MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Chad Kuhl gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box now, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground to short, played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Brian Dozier is a guy that's working through some things these days. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Kyle McGowan, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Digging in, Rosell Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's a guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
1 out, nobody on. Sinker, 3-2 now. Line towards center field. And Castro's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Batting third, no outfielder.
Coming to the plate now, Kim. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. Castro leads off first with 1 away. To 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Kim becomes out number 2 this inning.
Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another payoff pitch. And this is swung. On and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to. Here's Matt Adams now. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. In there, 0-1. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's gone 3 for 6. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins.
That'll fit.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 6. The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. On to Dietrich at first, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Dietrich.
The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Dietrich stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively.
The right fielder.
And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Dietrich stands at first with 1 out. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting 8.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Victor Robles digging in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Kyle McGowan. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Grounded to the right. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Boy, Gilly, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in, Chad Kuhl. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chad Kuhl.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Standing in now, Rosell Herrera. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A base hit in his first trip. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. Cool over at second. Herrera on at first with nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now, Kim, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Here it comes, 0-2. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side, but it's well foul. Now another 1-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the 1.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Alfaro, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone. or you're going to ground into a double play.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. And that misses 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Eaton aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good time now to check out the Marlins road to the show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So a runner at first with one man gone, and up next it's the left-handed power threat Matt Adams. Strike one to start the at-bat. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nationals go quietly. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 15.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Now at the plate, JT Riddle. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hit on the ground to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Riddle has it. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Robles. He drew a walk his first time up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Lays off 2-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now, Chad Kuhl, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. A ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Rosell Herrera.
Center fielder.
On its way is pitch number 75. On the ground to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Castro.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Herrera, base runner at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Kim.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop. Striding in now for the Nats, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Kim comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, number 61.
Gerardo Parra will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
8, Gerardo.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
So when you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Fouled off. Turner at second with 2 down. Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Anderson giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go away. Tony Sipp enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36.
Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Settling in now, Derek Dietrich. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night.
Your attention, please.
Garrett Cooper will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Cooper.
Nope. Ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit. Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson. No hits to this point.
Anderson.
First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. At the plate, JT Riddle. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
JT.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Garrett Cooper is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
For the Marlins. Now playing third.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Again, he sends it out of play. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Herrera is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Riding in once again, Juan Soto. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is line to left. Cooper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here. Trevor Rosenthal is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Striding in, Chad Kuhl. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The average coming in, 257. 3 homers and 14 driven in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Very high, 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Oh, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rosell Herrera. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he popped him up. Rendon into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the... Nick Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Nick
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Brian Dozier goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that means the catcher, Yan Gomes, bats next. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Robles, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses there, 1-2. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Michael Taylor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. No balls and 1 strike. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Kim is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Matt Grace will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
1 ball, no strikes to count. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Two runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Garrett Cooper trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, JT Riddle, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Turner has a play, and that's the third out. At the plate, Trey Turner will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Riddle will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Adam Conley answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Runs up and gets this one down.
Conley.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The third baseman, number 6.
So a runner at first now with one away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. He's set, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cooper is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Stepping up now, Matt Adams. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 4. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Eaton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.